Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We are now moments away from the National Carnival Queen pageant, but earlier on today, Hot 7's Solange Alfred caught up with our girl Tamiqua de Turville to see how she was faring whilst in preparation mode for the big event.
The journey to the crown is an arduous one, filled with moments of both highs and lows, all in an effort to capture the crowning glory of being called Queen. Miss Hot 7 TV Tamiqua de Turville found time in her busy schedule mere hours before the National Carnival Queen pageant to recount her journey to the big stage thus far.
My experience this far has been one of self-actualization. It has also been a learning experience for me. I have had the fun moments with the contestants, from our stage performances, our stage appearances, our effective communication sessions, and just our moments together.
As a young adult, de Turville has had to juggle her active career and pageantry harmoniously. She says superior time management skills have allowed her to take on the challenge despite some setbacks. Moving forward, she notes her sole mission is to give an exceptional account of herself.
The competition is hours away, and I am looking forward to being the best version of myself because I have been through so much. From disappointments up to amazing moments, and from an injury into another injury. I am really looking forward to overcoming all of that and just being the best version of myself. Also having fun on stage, because as much as it is a competition and I'm trying to maintain that standard, I believe that fun is also included in that.
Furthermore, the darling de Turville says she stands ready to bring the heat as the first ever Miss Hot 7 TV.
I am contestant number 7, sponsored by Hot 7 TV. That is the perfect combination. The 100% digital is the first time sponsoring the National Carnival Queen pageant, and I felt like it was the special peak. And I am extremely satisfied with that, and I'm looking forward to representing them tonight.
Chaperoned under the watchful eye of Hot 7 TV's anchor, lovely St. Amy Joseph, the determined de Turville is expected to heat up the stage. From the entire Hot FM Communications family, we wish Miss Tamiqua de Turville best of luck in her pursuit of being crowned National Carnival Queen 2019. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
The Vidbouteille Secondary School, in partnership with the Ministry of Education and the Parliamentary Representative for Castries North, Honorable Stevenson King, held an official rebranding of the Vidbouteille Secondary School. The educational institution will now be known as the Patricia James Secondary School.
The Vidbouteille Secondary School is no more. Instead, the educational institution, which is situated in Vidbouteille Castries, will now be known as the Patricia James Secondary School after one of its long-standing head teachers. The school has long carried a stigma which saw it labeled as one of the island's lower-performing institutions. However, the headmistress, whom the honor was bestowed upon, worked hard to change that image. Current Principal Malene Innocent said she is very proud of what the school has achieved and where it is headed. She said the stigma surrounding the school, particularly due to the school's name, has always given a poor representation of what the school truly has to offer. This, she said, was the main reason why rebranding the school became a priority.
The name Vidbouteille, I remember when I first took up the post as principal, a friend asked me, she said, "Miss, are you considering at all changing the name of the school?" I said, "I don't know. This is my first day. Let's see what happens." But as the years passed, I realized that our students are not the students that people think that they are. And the name Vidbouteille in our Creole, which represents empty bottles, does not represent them. Our students are creative, they're talented, and they work very hard, because a lot of the students who come to us from common entrance are not those who get grades in the 90s and the 80s. But they work very hard that at the end of their tenure in Form 5, they're able to achieve 1s and 2s at CSEC, just like their counterparts who went to other schools.
Honoree Patricia James was simply thankful for the prestigious gesture.
All I can say is glory to God, because He is the one who made it happen. He was the one who was beside me throughout my tenure here. 13 years, Some of it was very rough, but the Lord sustained me. And if this is His will that I should get this honor today, I can only say all praise to Him. And to thank people like Mr. King and the principal and the staff who were all part of this. It is not an easy road being a principal, but as we have in our motto, Christ for discipline, and we must put Christ first.
The MP for Castries North, where the school is situated, said he is proud to be part of the initiative. Stephenson King said the honor bestowed upon James is well deserved.
After 13 years of dedicated service, of consolidation and institutionalizing Vidbutel into the community of Leclerc and Vidbutel in general, and persevering with much conviction and passion to at least script its name into the educational landmark of St. Lucia. What the school has benefited from is a lady who believes in the Lord, one who is so passionate about the Almighty and the contribution and the impact that the spiritual being has on the education system. Handing over to Ms. Catherine Leon, who continued the process, and now Ms. Merlin Innocent. I believe this school is so fortunate to have been under the leadership at all times of women who are so spiritual and who have instilled that spirituality in the students.
The school, he said, has moved from strength to strength.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development has embarked on an initiative geared towards the reduction of single-use plastics during the month of July. The initiative, dubbed Plastic Free July, follows suit on a global movement which helps millions of people be a part of the solution to plastic pollution. Solange Alfred tells us more.
Plastic Free July is a campaign led by the International Plastic Free Foundation, with millions of people around the world getting on board. Our very own Ministry of Sustainable Development has jumped on board in a bid to challenge the St. Lucian community to choose to refuse single-use plastics during the month of July. Sustainable Development Officer Lavina Alexander says the timing of the initiative perfectly aligns with efforts already rolled out by the Ministry of Sustainable Development towards the phasing out of styrofoam and single-use plastics.
Plastic Free July in St. Lucia is based on an international campaign which has been designed to raise awareness of the amount of plastic we use. And this is done by encouraging people to significantly reduce the use of single-use plastics for 1 month. It comes as a good time for us, as the government of St. Lucia has announced that styrofoam and selected single-use plastic food service containers will be phased out.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development has put up the challenge for both public and private sector entities to be the change the environment needs in an effort to see a world without plastic waste.
The Department of Sustainable Development is adopting this international campaign where we invite other departments and agencies in both the public and private sectors, groups and individuals to join us as we make the effort to minimize our dependence on single-use plastics, including styrofoam. We want to stress that we focus at this time on single-use disposable plastics like water and soft drink bottles, plastic and styrofoam plates, cups, forks, spoons, and of course, plastic bags.
With 500,000 straws being used worldwide daily, environmental officials emphasize that the change needed to reduce the single-use plastic pollution can be as simple as refusing a straw in your next drink. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
This is the Hot 7 Nightly News. Stay with us, we'll be right back.